the Dread King Logan, and you're watching the Flavor General Josh, the Mouthpiece Danny, and my personal homeboy Cody on Wrestling Rage, R2YouTube.com. And if you're not watching, then you're a peasant, and I can destroy you.
Hey everybody, it's Cody, Dan, and Josh with Michigan Independent Weekly, also Rasslin Rage, and we are at the end of BCWA Got Your Six. We're sitting with our man Dan Brewer from Pro Wrestling Edge. That's right. You know, hey, before I talk too much, throw out all your stuff out there so these people can follow you, man.
I appreciate that, Cody. You can find us at PWE Pod, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
I like that. That makes it real simple and easy. You know, you see a lot of these guys, and it all across the board, not even just, you know, podcasting and whatever, YouTube, whatever they do. It's at something different. Everything is something different, and people are not going to tune into that. You know what I mean? You know, but hey, we do things that way. It's all Rasslin Rage for us, too, at Rasslin Rage or M.I.W, one of the two, because we're cool like that. So, Mr. Brewer.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about, like, how you got into podcasting. Like, it was something that I wanted to do, and it was one of those things where it's like, it seemed really, really difficult. And, you know, and this may seem, I don't know, but it seems a little more difficult than all this to me.
Yeah, actually, Pro Wrestling Edge is the second podcast that I've done.
Oh, okay.
I started off doing a wrestling podcast called The Gimmick Table.
Okay.
And also a sports podcast called The Varsity Club.
Oh, wow.
I did that with my brother. Same situation as you when we first started this. Just wasn't working together, and we kind of went our separate ways. He's continuing on with his sports podcast, and I started my Pro Wrestling Edge.
Yeah, awesome. So you guys are what, 18, 20 episodes now for Edge?
Monday's episode that drops will be number 21.
21.
Nice.
So that's pretty close. That's pretty good for a guess. I should be a numbers guy.
Yeah.
Now, I know you had quite a few Michigan independent guys on there.
Yes.
You know, and you just sat down with my homeboy,
Yes.
the Dread King Logan, and you also sat down with Roughhouse Rob.
I did.
You know, you guys were talking about the Dread Queen show. I haven't listened to it yet.
Actually, that doesn't drop till Monday.
Monday. So, you know, check, you know, Monday. So you got involved in why do you want to do podcasting about wrestling specifically? Because right now that's all you're doing for podcasts is just the wrestling, right?
Yeah, that's all I'm doing right now. Eventually, I want to get back and do another sports one, but just like everyone, WWF, WCW, a little old, so NWA.
Right. We're all a little old. Well, except for this guy.
My love for wrestling, and more than just a love for wrestling, my love for independent wrestling.
Yeah, definitely, and that's the thing. I know all of us right here. Actually, everybody at this table, we all met through Michigan Independent Wrestling.
Yes, correct.
You know, I met you. I believe I met you here
At a BCWA.
I think we met you here. I met him at Blue Water. I met you at Blue Water. And man, and we talked about this with Blake a little bit when he was on just a few moments ago. And I don't know about you, but I know myself, like I've always struggled to fit in somewhere. You know, like I never met that square that everybody had, right? But when I come to a wrestling show, I fit right there. I fit right in.
You know, one thing that I talked about with Roughhouse Rob and Dread King Logan on my show was it's like a family.
Yeah,
It is,
absolutely.
And whether you are doing what we do, or just a fan coming, or one of the talent,
right?
Everyone's welcome with open arms.
Yeah, absolutely.
Doesn't matter where you came from.
For sure. Now, Rasslin Rage started about 2 years ago. You guys have been on, you know, they had these little wars going on as guest hosts. Now they can't do that anymore because now they're full-time. They're just not on salary because I can't afford to pay them anything. So we had to get a whole lot more sponsors for that. But maybe Happy Harper can sign a deal with Endy's Chocolate and give us millions. That'd be great.
Wait a second. I'm a union employee. I just thought about that.
So, you know, you're doing this thing with your podcast, and you have a partner a co-host, correct?
Yeah, I have a co-host.
What? Throw him out there so we don't leave him out in the cold, and he gets mad at us. And
Bernard Hurd. Today's actually his birthday.
Oh, that's why he's not here, huh?
So, yep, that's why he's not here. Happy birthday, Bernard.
What is he? What was he like partying or what?
His wife's birthday was Thursday. His is today, so they're doing something for.
See you later, Dan.
They're doing something for their birthdays.
Nice. I like that. That's good. So we know that episode with Roughhouse Rob and Dread King is coming out on Monday.
That is correct.
That's cool. Do you have any, I know you don't want to tell everybody everything because you never give them everything.
That's right.
You never give them everything because then they just don't keep watching. Is there anything to look forward to out of Pro Wrestling Edge?
One of the more exciting things that's coming up is I recently talked with Truth Martini.
Oh, nice.
We're going to make a trip out to House of Truth.
Nice.
We're going to have a sit-down interview with Truth and talk to some of the students.
That's great. I like that. I like that.
That's something to look forward to in the next couple months with Pro Wrestling Edge.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really good. They are turning out some students out there at that House of Truth. We were gracefully.
Yes.
We got to see some grace. With some gracefully chosen too is I think one of the hottest tag teams.
Yeah, one of my new faves.
Right,
Absolutely.
one of the hottest tag teams in the state right now, if you ask me. Besides DTA, we're all DTA fans, but besides DTA, yeah, I think that they're one of the hottest right now.
Out of the guys that's come out in the last year or so, I've just recently sat down with Gracefully Chosen.
Mm-hmm.
Good guys.
Yeah.
TJ Meyer.
Oh, good guy.
And Tanner Nix.
Yeah.
If you guys get an opportunity to do something with Tanner Nix, I suggest it because he looks like he's on the up and coming.
Oh,
so.
Definitely. And that's another. All these guys are all House of Truth dudes.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of these guys doing House of Truth that are coming through and looking great. There was a couple of their students were sitting over here talking to us a little bit ago. Tom over there, and dude, I can't tell you how many times we go to a show and you hear the House of Truth, House of Truth, House of Truth, House of Truth. And there's people traveling, coming from other states, coming up here to go to learn from Truth Martini.
That's right.
And you hear the man talk. When we were at that press conference last month before Catechism.
That's right.
And you just listen to him talk and you can feel it.
Yes.
You can definitely feel that man knows exactly what he's talking about.
Oh, absolutely.
So, Dan, Pro Wrestling Edge, you got your Facebook, you got all that good stuff. You're doing your podcast. You're talking about you're going to go out to House of Truth. You're going to do that. You're going to do all this great stuff. When you going to come in and co-host with us at Rasslin Range down there?
You let me know whenever you want me on, and I'll be there.
All right. See, you hear that?
We have a good time.
Yeah, and then we're gonna have to travel. Where you? I mean, you ain't got to. Don't give me your address and stuff like that yet. But where you stay at?
I am in Southgate.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually about a little over 5 minutes from the Copeland Center.
Oh, that must be nice.
So this was nice.
Yeah.
I was about 5 minutes from here, about 10 minutes from Horror Slam in Lincoln Park last night. So,
man.
You guys might be jealous of my
location.
My weekend trip this week.
Yeah.
Compared to you guys.
Right, yeah. Well, he went to Horror Slam last night.
Yes.
You seen him there. And he said he didn't get home until after 1. We went to New Baltimore. We stopped and got something to eat. We went to Newbury. And we did stop. And we didn't get home until about 20 after midnight, something like that. It's about an hour, 23 minutes or so, give or take, depending on who's driving. Because he drives like a freaking maniac. But that's okay. And then we ran into a bunch of construction today. That's crappy, but it is what it is. That's Michigan. That's how it is, right?
That's right.
Anything that you're looking, you yourself, not for your show, but is there anything in the future as far as Michigan Independent Wrestling goes on its own that you're looking forward to?
The one thing I'm really looking forward to is next Saturday, January 25th. The benefit show for Holly.
Absolutely.
I have been plugging it immensely.
Oh, yeah. Did you buy a T-shirt?
I bought a T-shirt.
Good.
I will be there. I'll be there about as early as possible. I'm setting up chairs.
Good job.
I'm doing everything I can. I will be set up there.
Cool.
Actually doing my podcast.
Oh,
well,
nice.
that's it. Look, we're gonna go over there. We're gonna sit down with that dude.
There you go.
Yep.
We're
that's what I'm hoping for.
There is no hope.
It is. it is an important day.
Right.
And let's pack the place.
Oh, yeah, definitely. The front row's already sold out.
Yeah.
I know that. We're all going to be there.
Front row sold out pretty quickly. There's still general admission seats left.
Yeah,
Contact Roughhouse Rob. If you go to my Facebook page, I've got his information and how to get a hold of him.
That's awesome. Great stuff.
So that's what's important to me. So that's what I'm looking forward to in the immediate future.
Right, absolutely.
Well, that's what we talk about, when we say family.
Exactly.
When one of us has something go on, we all try and help out.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but we're doing what we got to do to help a brother out. You know what I'm saying? Because not only he's my homeboy, and that's no joke. You're the flavor general. You're the mouthpiece. He's your homeboy now too. I hear. I've heard you've been accepted in.
Yes, I am. Been accepted.
Okay, good. That's awesome. All right, Mr. Dan. Let's make it a thing. We're gonna sit down with you for your show on the 25th.
Let's do it.
All right, we're gonna do that, and then now we got you here. We're gonna cross promote. And I cannot say this enough to everybody that watches or listens or anything that has anything to do with Michigan Independent Weekly. It's not about Michigan Independent Weekly. It's not about Josh. It's not about Cody. It's not about Dan. It's not about the other Dan. All right? It's about Michigan Independent Wrestling. Yeah. That's what it's about. It's not about putting myself over or putting you over. Yeah. It's about putting Michigan Independent Wrestling over.
I know it's kind of an overused statement, but really, what helps one of us helps all of us.
Exactly.
100%. And I'm usually in your chats every week.
Yep.
For your live show, and I support you guys as much as you guys supported me. You've given me some good advice, Cody. You guys have been doing this for a long time, and I
appreciate that.
My path, I definitely want to model what I can. I know you told me to do better,
right?
But I definitely look towards you guys for this guidance, and I appreciate it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, don't be me, be you.
There you go.
And I'm not trying. I'm not trying to be a dick or anything. Don't be me. Be better than me.
It'd be the best. Forget all the other stuff, man. I was just talking about this. We were talking about this last week. Just be the best you can be. Everybody likes to make these New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
No, man, just be the best you can be.
Why make it a New Year's resolution when you should do it all year?
Yeah, absolutely. For sure.
I'm not changing anything. I just want to be better, the better version of me. That's it.
Well, and that's the thing is I want to bring as many eyes as I possibly can to Michigan Independent Wrestling.
Go.
Because how many people do you know? And I mean, because we all have jobs or whatever, we deal with people out in society that are wrestling fans but never even had a clue that there's these Michigan Independent Wrestling events that are going out throughout the state. Right.
For a long time.
Well, that's why we started doing this show. Because we got sick of like Josh said, we got sick of hearing Monday about the shows we missed on Friday and Saturday.
Right. Asmodeus throwing some stuff in there for you. There we go. Asmodeus is throwing a choke on the Danny Beals. He needs it. Yeah.
Well, that's why we all need to work together.
Right, absolutely.
And get the word out.
Right, absolutely. Yeah.
There's 3 of you. There's 2 of us at Pro Wrestling United. We got Heel Fan News. We got everybody.
Yep.
Between us all, we should
knockouts
be able to knockouts 3 counts. We should be able to hit, and be able to get the word out there for all Michigan wrestling.
Absolutely. All right, Mr. Brewer, thank you for joining us today on this special, I guess you could call it a special edition, because it's being recorded, but it's a special edition.
But the cool thing is,
what?
Next month, the month after that,
we're coming
the month after that,
we're coming back.
We're coming back.
Look at this. We got these cool passes, dude.
I'm so geeked about this.
We're cool now.
And congratulations. I know I've told you guys all this, but congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm so excited for you.
No,
I'm so excited for you guys.
Yeah, it sucks that it didn't work out the way we wanted it to, but we'll figure it out. We'll make it work.
It's going to get better. It always it always does. Now, I do have one question.
For who?
That we've all talked about, but I want to ask Dan.
Okay.
All right, I want you to go back to the 12, 13-year-old you. Did you ever think you'd be doing this? I know we all dreamed about, if you're a fan of wrestling at all, we all dreamed about doing something.
But 12, 13-year-old me, everybody has that dream. I wanted to book and promote shows. So, in a way, I'm helping. Actually promote and spread the word, but I didn't think I'd be doing this now.
Do you feel like you're living out a dream, though?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. be able to sit down with these people and you know and have them in your home. Yeah, it's definitely a dream.
They come shake your hand out of nowhere. And it's
I remember. Well, I know we're going a little over here, but I remember that time I sat down with Ron Simmons and Tony Atlas, and I usually don't get choked up with guys I know, like Dread King and guys like that, but when it comes to the guys or girls that I grew up watching, like LOD, Ron Simmons, Tony Atlas, and those guys, that's when I start getting whatever. And Ron Simmons didn't want to do the interview before. He said, I got 5 minutes. 5 minutes, that's all you got. And once he realized that I wasn't trying to get him to shoot on some stupid stuff, he warmed up to me. But, you messed with my stuff. Thank you. I felt like a little kid, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Now I'm kind of like, I'm still a little kid, but it's like, I don't show it to you guys. It's more like when I'm at home by myself. Right. And I'm talking to my wife, and I'm like, I can't believe this is happening. So, even though you might not see it, I'm still definitely.
Well, that's it. When we've talked about, and I'm not going to go into it here. We don't really have time. But some of the road trips that I've been privileged. I'll say absolutely privileged to take with some of the guys.
Yeah, I love your story with Animal though, man. When he left that spike in your car. That's an amazing story. I mean, I know it's already been told, but that's a great story.
Yeah.
Hey, you might not know this, but Ken Anderson broke his van door.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you didn't even care.
No. Ken Anderson.
No, but every time we would go somewhere, we would take a road trip.
Oh God.
Every time the door would mess up, we didn't like Ken Anderson.
It would ding the whole way. Like we drove down to XICW, so all the way from Port Huron, or from XICW to Port Huron. What is it, like 45-minute ride?
Yeah.
Ding, ding,
in a snowstorm.
Ding, ding,
in a snowstorm.
So yeah, I wasn't real thrilled,
but
at the time it was geeky, and the spike. That is one of the greatest moments of my life, because who can actually say they have a spike from the shoulder pads the Animal wore?
That guy.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? The little kid in me was like.
Right. Well, again, thank you, Mr. Dan, and we look forward to seeing you on the 25th. If you haven't got your tickets for that, make sure you get a hold of Roughhouse Rob on Facebook. You can check the event page for the Dread Queen show. That's on January 25th at Grizzlies in Wyandotte.
Be there,
Isn't
man.
that where
Be
we're at
there.
right now? Are we in Wyandotte? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Okay. We go so many places I don't know. Mr. Dan, thank you so much,
Thank you so much for having me.